to plan my house like you have planned.
Om mijn huis te plannen zoals u heeft gedaan.
You are a sinner.
U bent een zondaar.
You took somebody's wife.
Iemands vrouw
And you
genomen.
killed the man.
Dan heeft u het man
So you have blood on your
Dus u
hands.
heeft bloed aan uw
I will not
handen.
let you build my house for me.
Ik zal er niet mijn
I
huis
will let
laten bouwen.
who? Your son
Maar uw
build my house
zoon
for me.
zal
You
mijn huis bouwen.
leave the sin. David said, oh, okay.
David zei oké.
Well, I'm sorry. But then, even if I will not build,
Maar ook als
I will
ik
do
kan
what?
bouwen.
I will provide the material for my son to build.
Materialen zodat mijn zoon
God
kan
said,
bouwen. En God
hey,
zei,
David,
nee David,
you think about me like this?
u denkt zo over mij.
Look, the kingship
De koningschap
remains in your house forever.
blijft in uw huis voor altijd.
Even if, you know, before David came to the scene,
Voordat David
Saul was the one there.
Saul is daar.
And when Saul committed sin,
Toen Saul
God took the kingship from the house of Saul
nam hij de
into
koningschap
another
naar
house,
een
to
ander
David's
huis.
house, or Jesse's house. But because of what David did,
Wat David had
God said,
gedaan,
I will not take
zei
it from
God,
your
Ik
house.
zal het niet
It
wegnemen
will
van
remain in
u.
your house.
Het zal in uw huis
And
blijven.
even if your children,
En
if
zelfs
they disobey me,
als uw kinderen
I will
ongehoorzaam
only
zijn,
punish them.
zal ik ze alleen maar
I will not take
straffen.
the kingship from
Ik zal de
them.
koningschap niet van
Because
ze afnemen.
your heart is good.
Omdat
You
uw hart
know how
goed
to
is.
give to me.
U weet hoe u van mij moet geven.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
We've been doing this work for some time.
We doen dit werk al een tijdje.
And when a church is a giving church,
En
you
de
know.
kerk, een gevende kerk is, dan weet u dat.
And it is my prayer that TBCI will be a giving church.
Dit is een gevende
A
kerk.
church that freely gives.
Een kerk die veilig geeft.
Not millions, but when they are giving, they give freely.
Maar als ze geven, zullen ze vrij
That's what
geven.
I'm talking about.
Dat is waar ik het over heb.
When you give cheerfully. When you give freely.
Dan geeft u met de
No
vrolijkheid.
matter the amount, you give it what? Cheerfully, and you give it what? Freely.
U geeft het met een blij hart.
Amen. Not when you give,
Niet wanneer u geeft.
you give me, you come and sow €1,000 into the church.
U geeft €1000.
But when the €1,000 is coming,
Als er €1000 komt,
these people are asking for money too much, and these people you complain now before you take that money.
voordat u dat geld geeft,
You don't get anything out of it.
daar krijgt u niets voor terug.
Hallelujah. When Jesus said, Peter, push me. Let me use your boat.
Duw mij, laat me uw
Peter
boot
did what?
gebruiken.
He pushed
Toen
Jesus.
deed Petrus dat.
And he went to sit down.
En hij ging rustig zitten.
And Jesus was using his boat and was teaching and
En
preaching and
Jezus
talking.
gebruikte zijn boot en ging prediken en sprak.
But results came. Say results came.
Maar resultaten kwamen.
There are results for giving.
Er zijn resultaten wanneer u geeft.
Let me quote this last scripture and then I finish.
Ik zal deze laatste tekst nog geven.
John chapter 6. John chapter 6.
Johannes 6.
Every kind of giving, you must focus on God.
Elk geven dat u doet, moet u zich
Every
focussen
kind
op
of
God.
giving. The moment you give and your focus change,
Op het moment dat u geeft en
you
focust
get
op
discouraged.
dan wordt u ontmoedigd.
You always consider your resources.
Dus altijd kijken naar uw middelen.
You always fear.
U heeft altijd angst.
John chapter 6. Let me read from verse 1 quickly. I'll read verse 1, you read verse 2, okay? So I get your attention. 1, go, I'm reading. After these things, Jesus went over the Sea of Galilee, which is the Sea of Tiberias. It's your turn. 1, go.
And the great multitude followed him.
Oh, read loud. 1, go.
And the great multitude followed him, because they saw his miracles which he gave in life and darkness.
Verse 3, and Jesus went up into a mountain, and there he sat with his disciples.
And the
The Passover, a feast of the Jews, was nigh.
And verse 5, when Jesus then lifted up his eyes, he saw a great company come unto him. He said unto Philip, when shall we buy bread that these may eat?
And this he said to prove him, for he himself knew what he would do.
You. Verse 7, Philip answered him, 200 penny worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may take a little.
One of his disciples, having received Peter's brother, said unto him,
There is a lad here, and there's a young boy here, which have 5 belly loaves and 2 small fishes. But what are they among so many?
and Jesus said, Make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down, in the number about 5,000.
Only the men. 11. And Jesus took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were set down, and likewise of the fishes as much as they would.
When they were filled, he said unto his disciples, Gather the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost.
13, and that's the last one, don't read again. Therefore they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of the 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten. Amen. I am talking about results of giving.
Ik heb het over de resultaten van
Can you say after me again? Results of giving. Oh, loud. Results of giving. Now, Bible says Jesus went about doing his good deeds.
De Bijbel zegt dat Jezus zijn goede
And as
daden deed.
usual,
Zoals altijd.
wherever miracles are, people gather
wonderen zijn.
because people are being troubled by the
Er
enemy.
zullen mensen samenkomen.
So they followed
lastiggevallen
Jesus
door de vijand.
in great
Dus ze
number.
volgden Jezus in grote aantallen.
And Jesus moved away and went to a different place.
Jezus ging naar een andere
And at
plek.
that place, it's a desert. You can't get food there. You can't buy anything
Daar waar
there.
ze waren konden niks kopen om te eten of
And
te
many of them followed up because
Velen van
they
hen
want
kwamen,
miracle.
want ze wilden een wonder ontvangen.
And when Jesus noticed that these people are many and that they have been with him for a while,
Toen Jezus zag dat er zoveel mensen waren,
he
al
called
met
his
hem mee
disciples
waren,
and told them,
riep hij zijn discipelen zijn,
we need to feed these
we
people.
moeten deze mensen eten geven.
Jesus is a good man.
Jezus is een goede man.
Tell somebody you have to follow him.
Ja, dat
He will not make you hungry.
will make you hungry.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
He's a good man. Because if it's me,
Als ik het
when
was,
I finish preaching at this
zou ik
hour,
prediken.
you came yourself, you have
Je
to
bent
go
zelf
back.
gekomen, dus je moet zelf
Am I telling
gaan.
lies? Auntie Maggie, you came yourself, when
Je
we
bent
close,
zelf gekomen,
go home
wanneer
and eat.
we klaar zijn, kunt u weer naar huis gaan om te gaan eten.
And he's a good man.
Maar Jezus is een goed man.
They've been with him for a while.
Ze waren een tijd met hem.
So he was thinking about their tummies.
Zij dacht aan hem.
So he would tell himself, some of them might have taken medicine.
Sommigen van hebben misschien
Some of
medicijnen
them are
genomen.
grown.
Sommigen
There are
zijn
some
wat
people,
ouder.
when they are hungry, then their body is shaking.
Sommige mensen die krijgen honger en beginnen ze te trillen.
Some of them, too, when they are hungry, you don't ask them questions.
Sommigen als ze honger hebben, dus ze
You ask them 3 questions. The answer you get, you wouldn't like.
De antwoorden die je krijgt zijn niet zo best.
And some of them, when they are hungry, even if they are in church, they can't sing.
Sommigen van hen als wat willen, sommigen
The Holy
zijn
Ghost can come anyhow, they will
niet.
sing. Amen. So Jesus still wants to minister to them.
Dus Jezus wilde nog steeds
So he
bedienen.
called his disciples and told
Hij
them.
riep zijn discipelen bij en
And
zei,
you read that part. You notice Bible said Jesus did that to prove them. He knew what to do already.
Want hij wist al wat hij ging doen.
Hallelujah. Sometimes
Soms,
when he says give,
wanneer hij zegt
he's
geef,
doing that to prove you.
hij doet het voor u, om u te bewijzen.
He wants to do something for
Hij
you.
wil iets voor u doen.
That was why
Dat is waarom.
when Elijah
Toen Elia
declared that there's not going to be rain for 3.5 years,
zou zijn
and God decided to feed him
en God ervoor zorgde dat hij
by making birds come give him food.
doordat vogels hem eten gaan.
And it was by a river, and the river dried up because it's not raining.
Droogte op omdat het niet regende.
Who told you there were not rich people on that land?
Wie heeft niet gezegd dat er geen rijke mensen daar waren?
You remember the rich woman who built, prepared a room, was giving Elijah food every time when he's
Is dat
passing
die
by,
rijke vrouw die
and decided to build a place for Elisha,
die ook ging
and
bouwen.
prepare a place for him to sleep.
Elisha ging bouwen zodat Elisa kon slapen.
Hallelujah. So there were rich people there.
Dus er waren rijke mensen daar.
There were people who could feed Elijah cool chop. They would feel
Die
it.
daar hem eten konden geven.
But God told Elijah,
Maar God
go
zei
to
tegen
who?
hem, ga
A
naar
widow.
de weduwe.
And when Elijah went to the widow,
Toen hij bij
she
de
was
weduwe
left
kwam,
with her last.
had ze alleen haar laatste.
It's a deception of the enemy for you to feel that when you, yes, sometimes when you give your last, it's
Soms als je
finished.
je laatste geeft, dan is het inderdaad op.
But God is doing that to prove you.
Maar God doet dat om iets te
Let God
bewijzen.
know I have given. God, I have given.
Want God weet, ik heb gegeven.
I don't give because I have. I
Ik
give
geef
because
niet
I
omdat ik
want to
heb,
get.
maar ik geef
I was
omdat ik wil
telling you that
ontvangen.
in those days when things were hard, we were paying our tithes, we were giving everything, not because we have around that time, but I know a principle that says that when you give, it shall come back to you. It might not come immediately. Sometimes we have to give and we don't have anything left. We have to give and we have to tell stories. Because we have to send money, but we've given it out. We sow it as seed. We were not even paying our tithe alone. We were giving to some men of God and women of God who we feel are higher and above us. In Africa, we were sending and sowing money into their lives. Believing God for today.
Geloof in God voor vandaag.
And around that time,
En rond die tijd,
then I said, somebody will give me yes. And the yes the person will give me. You know that this one is 1604 years. Hallelujah. That when I have, I sow
ik
it.
heb, dan zei ik.
Amen. Jesus told the disciples, let us do what?
Jezus zei tegen de discipelen,
Feed them.
laten we ze voeden.
And Philip and the rest said, this place, Aberdeen is very far. Jumbo is very far.
Jumbo is ver.
Give me another shot.
Leader.
Little is very far.
Aldi.
Blues is very far. Aldi is far.
Boni. Boni.
Infant,
Boni.
Boni is very far.
Jumbo.
No shop around.
Geen winkels in de buurt.
No market.
Geen
Nothing.
markt. Niks.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
And I'm sure Jesus will ask them, nobody has anything. And then Philip said, oh, there's this small boy.
Toen zei hij, dus is een kleine jongen.
He has 5 loaves. I'm sure
Hij heeft 5
the
broden.
mother gave it to him
Ik weet
because
zeker
the mother knows
dat de moeder het aan hem heeft gegeven, dat de moeder
he
weet.
has 5 bedrooms in his stomach.
Ze heeft 5
So children can eat.
in haar kamer.
Hallelujah.
Kinderen moeten
So we
eten.
gave him 5 loaves and 2 fish.
5 broden en 2 vissen.
He likes more of the bread than the fish.
Meer van het brood dan van het vis.
Hallelujah. When they said so, Jesus said, go and bring it.
Toen ze zeiden sta je, toen zei Jezus, kom en breng het.
The small boy
Kleine jongen
can tell them, I'm sorry,
kan zeggen, het spijt me.
it is my lunch.
Het is mijn lunch.
It's my mother who gave it to
Mijn
me.
moeder heeft het aan mij gegeven.
And my mother said,
En
I
mijn moeder
shouldn't
heeft
give it to
gezegd,
anybody.
ik moet het aan niemand geven.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
The small boy can say,
En je kleine jongen kan zeggen,
I'm going to share with my friend.
ik zal delen met mijn vrienden.
I've already eaten it.
Ik heb het al
And you'll
opgegeten.
be keeping it behind him.
En hij houdt het achter zijn rug.
Nobody can force him.
Niemand kan hem forceren.
It's for him, it's his
Het is
food.
van hem.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Now, the boy released his bread and the fish.
De jongen gaf zijn brood en zijn vis.
And when they finish,
Toen ze klaar waren.
if the boy is to be given back,
Als de jongen het terug zou moeten
do
krijgen.
you think he's going to get the same thing he
Denk je
gave
dat hij
them?
precies dat zou
How
krijgen?
many baskets were gathered?
Hoeveel mannen werden er?
Oh, talk to me. How many baskets were gathered? I am sure that day
Ik weet zeker, die dag.
they will call his mother and father
Zijn vader en moeder
and give them 2 baskets free.
en ze
Take
2
home.
mannen geven om mee naar huis te nemen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Listen to me. I'll
Luister naar mij. Ik zal hier-
continue another time.
Ik zal een keer
I'll be talking more on this
Ik zal hier meer over spreken.
because I realize that
Ik heb me
We need to
gerealiseerd.
teach for it to go down and down and down.
Leren, zodat u
When,
begrijpt.
I will not only talk about money. I will talk about giving everything.
Het gaat over alles geven.
Bible says,
De Bijbel zegt,
except a corn of one, a seed of corn is planted into the ground. It starts what? It abides alone.
geplant wordt, zal het alleen blijven.
Amen.
Amen.
It abides alone.
Dan zal het alleen blijven.
So,
Dus,
before I end,
voordat ik eindig,
what do you think is the results of giving?
wat is het resultaat
That's
van
my
geven?
question. It's a question. Somebody help me.
Het is een
I was
vraag.
trying to get it, but I didn't get it clearly.
Laat iemand.
What do you think is the results of
Wat
giving?
denkt u dat het resultaat is van geven?
Free, give, and never lack. Okay, that's your version. All right. Who else? What is the results of giving? Blessing. Okay, that's their version. What is the results of giving? Receiving. Okay, that's your version. What is the results of giving? You'll be giving back. Okay, that's your version. What is the results of giving?
It will be given back, pressed down, shaken.
That's your version. Yes. And I'm impressed. Please. What's the results of giving? Giving back. Blessings. Hallelujah. Luke 6:38, let's go back. Luke 6:38. Luke 6:38, quickly. Let me end. Can we read together one go? Give, it shall what? Good what? I wish I get a bowl so we demonstrate it.
Yes.
But there's no bowl here. When you give and it's coming back, it's coming good measure. Good measure means it's plenty. Eh?
Yes.
Thank you. And then when it is overflowing, they will do what? So it will go down. So it means, let's say you give €5. €5, oh, I told myself I'll bring containers, I forgot. €5, I'll show you your container. And then you give €10, I'll show you your container. And then you give 20, I'll show you your container. And you give 50, I'll show you your container. And when you give, it shall what? Be given back. So, good measure, press down. When it's pressed down, they don't want any space. God is good. He will do what? For it to settle. Hallelujah. And when he shakes, he will not stop giving. He will still be pouring till it runs over your container. So listen, if we raise funds and somebody give 300, tell yourself the container of the person's blessing. And somebody give 50, tell yourself the container of your blessing. And you don't give at all, and God is good. He will still give it to you. But I'm sorry, you didn't give anything, so you are number what? 0. And 0 times 100 is what? 0. And 0 times 1 million is what? 0. So tomorrow if you see somebody moving forward, don't sit back and think that, I'm sorry, but it's because you feel the little you have, you can preserve it and use it to excel. Please, let this thing settle with you. Every giving is unto God. Whether you give to a friend, you give to a church, you give to a pastor, you give to whoever, you are giving to who? God. And God is watching every giving you do.
En God kijkt naar alles wat u
When I
doet.
started growing
Toen ik begon te groeien
in my former church,
in mijn voormalige
there were
kerk,
some people.
waren er mensen.
The moment you talk about giving or support, they'll get up.
Stonden ze op.
The moment you'll get up. And sometimes I tell myself,
Soms dacht ik bij
these people are very rich.
deze mensen zijn rijk.
But it was when I grew to a certain stage.
Maar toen ik op een
And I
bepaald
even
niveau
got close to some of them because I started ministering.
omdat ik begon,
Then I realized they were acting on faith.
toen leerde
And
ik
you
dat
see,
ze...
you see them driving the best car in church. You see some good things happening to them. And they are always giving and giving and giving.
Ze geven
And
en
it's
ze
this
geven en
man.
ze geven.
You see him quiet.
Je ziet hem
He's
stil,
walking as if you can break him into two.
alsof je het zou kunnen breken.
Whenever we talk about giving,
Wanneer we het hebben
it
over
doesn't matter. Even if I remember when our former church, they said we were building. He got down. But then I've not heard somebody giving billion before.
dat ik nog nooit gehoord
He got down. He said, I will give 5 billion.
Hij zei,
I look at him. I say, hey,
ik ben hem. Ik zei, hey,
he didn't have.
hij had het niet.
He didn't even have 1 billion.
Hij had het niet. Het is niet zelfs één.
We went. He's an elder. When we went for pastors and elders meeting, he says,
De oudste,
I told myself that God
hij zei,
bless me into the billions.
zegen
So
mij.
I am challenging you
Dus ik daag
to
u
move
uit.
me into the billions. So I am pledging to give billion.
Plan ik om het te geven.
He said he gave 500 million from the start. And he told him I'll give the rest
Hij
later.
zegt, de rest zal ik
Doesn't
later
know.
geven.
He was there, a friend of him
Hij
told
wist
him
niet. En
that
dan ging hij gewoon,
he has a shop in Accra. Then a friend of him from Europe told him there are these goods I want to bring down. And this. He said, oh, my shop is full. He said, no, but you can. Then he started calling some other people.
begon hij
And
mensen te bellen.
he was able to get some goods from Europe. And he distributed the goods to friends all over Ghana.
Hij ging het weer verdelen.
He said he didn't know
Hij zei, hij wist
how he was able to raise that
hoe
money.
hij dat geld bij elkaar
By
had.
the end of 2 months, he's been able to get 3 billion. And that money is free.
Dat geld,
He didn't struggle for it.
hij heeft er niet voor verleiden.
Today he's rich. And he has several shops in Ghana.
En hij heeft meer dan 7
Because
winkels
he
in Ghana.
challenged himself.
Hij had zichzelf uitgedaagd.
Amen. I am challenging somebody.
Dus ik daag iemand uit.
Don't fear money.
Heb geen angst voor geld.
You will never go poor.
Je zult nooit arm worden.
This woman went to Ghana. I decided not to say it, but let me say it. She went to Ghana.
Deze vrouw ging naar Ghana.
There were books written by some people, by a man of God.
Door een man van God.
About 65 books.
65 boeken.
They are expensive.
Zijn duur.
They are selling. She said, no, these books will be good for pastor.
Toen zei ze, nee, deze boek zijn goed
She
voor pastoor.
ordered them.
Ze heeft ze besteld.
And when it came,
En toen het kwam,
I even decided to pay for the shipment, the posting. She said, no.
wilde ik
When I paid for
de
it,
shipping.
she gave me the money back.
Toen ik heb
He
betaald,
said, I
heb ik
want
geld
to
terug.
sow this seed,
Ze
this
zei,
as
ik
a
wil
seed
dit zaaien
into your life.
in je leven.
Bought the books, paid for the post.
Gekocht en ook voordat het afgeleverd zou worden.
I prayed for her.
Ik heb voor haar
And I
gebeden.
said, may this be a cup
Mogen dit een beker
that
zijn
God will always fill for you.
die God altijd voor je zal
And
vullen.
fill it and fill it and fill it to the brim.
En vullen tot de rand.
This church should be a church
Deze kerk moet
that when you
zijn.
sit down and you don't have money,
Wanneer u zit en u heeft geen
ask
geld,
yourself, what do I do?
vraag uzelf wat
I have 10 euro.
Ik heb 10
There's
euro.
this gentleman always giving testimony.
Altijd geeft
He's the only person who will come to church. If he doesn't have money, he will shake my hand and leave me 10 euro. 10 euro.
hand en geef me 10 euro.
Always giving testimony. And pastor this happened. And pastor this happened. And always is moving forward.
Altijd gaat hij vooruit.
Hallelujah. We must learn how to give. This church, if it's not pastor's appreciation, forget it.
Als het niet de waarderingsdag is van de pastoor,
Even if they get your own, they will take.
zelfs als die van u willen, zullen ze het nemen.
And always the devil will be telling you, you don't have, don't give, you don't have, don't give. Some people think, oh, we have so much. No,
Sommige mensen denken,
I don't have so much. Oh, I I believe in giving.
Maar ik geloof in geven.
I believe in giving.
Ik geloof
Sometimes
in
I
geven.
give when I check my pocket, I'm left with €5. Say,
Soms
God,
geef ik en dan
doe
kijk ik
het.
op de portemonnee heb ik maar €5. Dan zeg
You
ik,
can
"God,
ask some
doe het."
people.
Ik vraag maar sommige mensen.
Sometimes some people come, Patrick. When Patrick came to this church,
Sommige mensen toen
when he went to Mama saw that Patrick don't have anything.
hij bij
God
mama
opened
was,
her eyes and
zag
saw it. She saw it.
ze dat hij niks had.
Who is out, Patrick? When Mama asked him to go and buy things for direction, Mama removed money
Toen
from
mama
her
vroeg
own
om
pocket and gave it to me.
spullen te kopen voor instructie.
When we're here, Patrick got a job. When Patrick got a job, we stopped seeing him.
Een baan krijgt, toen kwam hij niet meer.
When the job went down, Patrick came back.
Toen zijn werk niet goed ging, toen kwam hij weer.